What's up, boys? Road to Lamborghini episode 40. So, as you guys can see, it's pitch black. It's actually not that late. It's like 7 p.m. right now. Making this one a bit later than I wanted to. But anyway, stuff happens. Hope you guys are amazing. Today, I'm going to talk about like routine, consistency, overall mindset, and also low days, okay? Low days and days where you do a lot and you have no reason by. If you're wondering what this red thing is, it's a poppy, right? Because it's going to be Remembrance Day. Got like cheeky little night hoodie, you know how it is. You know the vibe. You know the winter vibe. By the way, we are locked in, boys. We are locked in. Morning routine done. Went to the gym, smashed a really good workout. Got a brand new workout now as well, which I've put in my notes because I'm trying to build on the shoulders, the arms, biceps. What are they called? Why am I being an idiot? Triceps. Oh, I just said triceps. Anyway, so put together a new routine. So yeah, feeling good. But at the same time, right now, before starting this call, I'm feeling a little bit low energy. You know, I'm feeling a little bit like, oh, life is just a bit meh. Which it isn't. Like, I've got a lot to be excited for. You know, routine's pretty locked in. Got a call coming up who's probably going to close. Got a new client yesterday. Life is good, but it's just one of those days where, like, there's nothing specifically wrong, but it's just a mere day. You know what I mean? Or, like, there's certain parts of the day which just feel a little bit... You know what I'm saying? But it's normal. That's the thing I want to talk about today. It's very normal to feel these emotions. Like, it's not... I know a lot of the time you guys see me, especially if you watch my Instagram and stuff, and I'm always like, boom, 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 high energy, high energy. I am always high energy, pretty much, like 99% of the time, unless I'm, like, ill or something. But there is still times where I'm, like, a little bit, like, just sad, you know? It happens. Like, just a little bit bored or just a little bit, like, you know, life is just a bit slow, you know? Or, like, I just feel a bit sluggish. I just feel like everything's kind of falling apart, even though it's not, you know? It happens, man. You get fears, you get doubts, you have all these things as human. It's very, very human. So that's what I want to talk about today and why it's so important to work on those days and not give up on those days. Because if you cannot give up on the days when you don't feel like working, you're going to do really well in life. Because the days when you do feel like working, you're going to do the work. The days when you don't feel like working, you do the work regardless. Right? Like today, when I was literally after lunch, I was outside, I was like, I don't feel good. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I did a workout. Maybe it's because I was tired or something, or I haven't been getting enough sleep. I do definitely need to fix my sleep a little bit. It's good, but it should be a lot better. But, like, I don't know what it is. I just felt a little bit tired, right? And I just didn't feel good. And I was like, this is the first time in the last, like, 3 weeks I've actually sat there and noticed, like, I don't feel good. You know, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, who cares? Let's get on with life. You know, so like my point is you need to do work regardless. And it's not like who cares as in it's not important, but it really isn't that important because emotions are very fleeting, right? As a man, emotions are very, very fleeting. Like one moment you might feel one way, next moment you might feel the next way, especially with girls as well, right? That's very, very true for girls. Like they're all over the place, right? I make a joke always, which is like girls are bipolar, right? There's always something going on, you know, which is fair enough. Like, but, even as a man, bro, you're going to feel sad sometimes. You're going to feel lonely sometimes. You're going to feel a little bit depressed sometimes. You're going to feel a little bit bored. You're going to feel a little bit like, oh, life is just a bit meh, you know? Like a little bit boring, whatever. Especially through a winter season. I think through summer, I just don't feel that at all. Whereas through winter, there are definitely periods like that. But it's okay. Like evenings, if I'm not being extremely productive, I always catch on to a little bit of sadness. Mornings, I'm always pretty happy because I'm in the flow of things. You know, and through the summer, I'm always in the flow of things. It's winter evenings like today, right, on a random Sunday, which is actually a very blessed day, but on a random Sunday where I just feel a little bit like, oh, you know, but we're going to get after it. That's basically it, boys. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I didn't come prepared for this. I never write a script or anything. But, yeah, it's completely normal to feel these emotions. Get after it, work your ass off anyway, and get in good shape, make a ton of money. You do those things and you stay close to God, you're going to feel pretty happy. Right, so I'm going to do some work after this. I haven't done a killer session yet, which is what I have to do after this call. After this video. And then after that killer session, which is probably going to take like 40 minutes or something like that, or I'm going to do it for 40 minutes. After that, I got a call at 8 p.m. And then that's the final call for the day. After that, I just wrap up the day. Spend some more time with family. I already spent a lot of time with family because it's a Sunday. And then pray, call my fiance, you know. Life is good, man. There's nothing to be sad about. You know? Nothing to complain about. But yeah, get after it. Hope you guys are having a blessed day as well. How long? It's only been 4 minutes, okay? I need to make it at least a little bit longer. But, yeah, like, it's very, very normal to feel this way. It's very normal to just feel a little bit lower. Just keep on pushing, bro. That's probably going to be the title of this video. Keep on pushing. You know, keep on moving forward. Keep on getting 1% better. That's all you're going to do. I heard, what was his name? I can't remember who it was. Not Tim Cook. Maybe it was Tim Cook. I'm not sure. It's a famous entrepreneur, right? Billionaire, big billionaire. and he got divorced with his wife, and she took like half his money or more than half his money. But on top of that, he was losing a bunch of money because for some reason they valued the company higher than it was. So he was actually losing. I don't know how it worked. But anyway, he was going through a very, 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 very rough period of his life. Right. And he found one thing which he talked about on this podcast. I can't remember who it was with. But he said, like, every single day, just get a little bit better. You know, that's what he found. Just get a little bit better. You don't need to make huge moves. You don't need to absolutely 360 your life in one day. You just need to get a little bit better. You know, there are definitely days in your life where you do feel like you 180 your life, like literally everything changes. But even from there, it's not like that same hype is going to die out. That's what I'm here to say. Like when I was at the gym, I was so excited. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just the gym makes me feel a certain type of way that other things don't. You know, I was feeling so pumped, high energy, etc. Then I got out of the gym. A couple hours later, I'm just feeling low energy. You know, so that goes on to the point about the feelings being up and down. But like the hype is going to wear off. In the moment where you're hyped, you're like for example, think about New Year's, bro. Think about New Year's Day. Think about how many people are so hyped. I bet if you went through people's like hormones and their like blood, you'd see like how happy they are. And then the next day, they're just back to zero. Or a week later or some of them a month later, they're back to zero and they just feel the same way they did before. So you have to make a conscious decision every single day to get a little bit better. And I'm telling you, when you're always making money, you're always closing deals, you're always getting in better shape, you're close to Jesus, you have people you love around you, you spend a lot of time with them, you stay grounded, stay humble, all of these sort of things. You read books. I think reading books is something I need to get back into a lot more as well. All of that sort of stuff, you feel pretty happy in general. Like, of course, there's still going to be periods where you don't feel happy or you don't feel like high energy or whatever, but you're still happy overall. You know, you're going to live a good life, man. You're going to live a good life. But yeah, it's completely normal to feel this way. You're just going to work either way, right? So if you guys are feeling a little bit down watching this video, understand that that's normal. You know, it's a very, very normal thing. It's a very natural thing. You probably wouldn't be, you know, it'd be strange if you're a human and you don't feel low sometimes. You know, just get out there, maybe get some fresh air, go for a walk, listen to this sort of videos, listen to some music, you know, spend some time with your loved ones, work a little bit, get in the gym, all of that sort of stuff. I guarantee you'll start feeling better. Like your perception of reality is reality. If you're right now looking at this and you're excited and you're like, oh my gosh, 1 year from now, I'm going to have a Lamborghini, all of these sort of things. Or 1 year from now, I'm going to be able to retire my mum. I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to travel here. You're going to feel pretty happy, right? Whereas if you're always like in a flow of like, always just looking at the negative things and you're not being grateful and stuff, you're going to feel pretty unhappy, right? Overall, I think one of the main reasons why I'm high energy and stuff is because I'm grateful. It's because I know how blessed I am to be in this position where I'm able to change lives, or I'm able to look after my family, look after my sisters, look after my mum, right? It's a lot of responsibility. It really is. Like, it's not like, I'm not saying like my mum, like, of course, like, it's not like I have to pay for every little thing, but it's like, it is a lot of responsibility to a point where everyone kind of expects you to, and it's not in a bad way, it's good, right? They say, what is the quote? I almost forgot, what was it? My plate is full, but I almost forgot I wanted to eat, or something like that, right? It's very, like, it's what you wanted, bro. Like, as a full-grown man, that's what you want. You want to be a superhero. I spoke about it yesterday in a YouTube video. You know, you become a superhero. If you're going to be a superhero, it's going to be pressure. You're going to be stressed. There's going to be times where your girlfriend's asking you to pay for stuff, and you're like, I haven't even made money, but you have to show up. You know, I haven't made money today, or whatever. Or it doesn't even have to be about the money, right? There could be days where your mom is asking you to help her with something. You got a million things you got to do. Or your dad's helping you to asking you to help with something, and you've got a million different things you got to do. And you're stressed, and you're annoyed, and someone's annoyed you, and someone said something, and everything feels bad. And you've just got to show up, bro. You got to keep on showing up. Take it one day at a time. You know, keep on going. So more than anything, it's just more of a raw talk about why it's completely normal to feel these emotions. And also, like, just get after it. You know, we're about to start a new week, right? We're on the 2nd of November. Great start to the month for me. Hopefully the same for you guys. So let's get after it. Let's crush it. And yeah, do more action, bro. I'm telling you, you do more things, you start to feel better. You do a little workout, you start to feel better. You do some push-ups, you start to feel better. You know, eat some good food, you feel better. You work a little bit, you feel better. You make some money, you feel better. You speak to people you love, you feel better. You know, all of these things. You get some fresh air, you finish a run, you feel better. I'm not saying it's going to completely change your emotion, but a lot of the time it does. And even if it doesn't, it's going to make you feel better. So never give up, bro. Never give up on business, never give up on life, never give up on anything, you know? Just keep on moving forward. And giving up is not an option, bro. Giving up is gay, right? That's why I say, okay, YouTube, hopefully YouTube doesn't take it out. But, like, you just got to keep on pushing forwards, you know, every single day. That's the key difference between me and people who would have been in my position, even though they had the same knowledge and stuff. The only difference between me and those people who aren't in my position is literally just me not giving up. It's these sort of days where I just keep on going. Most people will give up. I've had a lot of stuff. Today has been a pretty hectic day for a Sunday, right? Today has been a pretty hectic day. There's like been like 7 things or 8 things I had to sort out, and then I've still got some work to do now, and then I want to spend some more time with family, and then, There's something I got to discuss with someone, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's a lot of things on my plate, right? And I got to still pay for some invoices, which I haven't paid for yet, because I literally just got them and I forgot to, well, I wasn't going to do them before the video because I wanted to make this video first, and now I'm not going to pay those. And after that, I got to do some more work. And after that, I got to do an abs workout. And then after that, I got to finish off some client work, which I haven't done yet. Blah, blah, blah. There's just a lot, right? There's just a lot, you know? And that's life, man. That's life. So keep on moving forwards. Don't put your head down. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Get after it. Keep on crushing it. You know you can do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Today's a bit of an odd road to Lamborghini talk, but hey, ho. We do them every day regardless, even if I feel like I have nothing to say. So let's get after it. I'm sure I'm going to be happy once I'm sitting in a Lambo. I'm joking. That's not actually a good mindset. You're not going to, I mean, you might feel temporary happiness, but as I said, permanent comes from routine, consistency, staying close to God, all of those sort of things. So spending time with loved ones, etc. So let's get after it. Hope you guys are blessed. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. And let's start this next week strong. Let's crush it. Let's make it a record week. Let's get after it, baby. Speak to you guys tomorrow.